We often hear that being consistent is key to our success. But have you ever stopped to think about the cost that comes with consistency? Let's talk about it.
Coach me and Reen, how you doing?
Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Coach Reen and I'm so happy you're here. If you like what you see today, please feel free to watch the entire video, like, share, and most importantly,
subscribe.
And you can also become a member of this channel where we will be getting into some things starting in November. The first thing I want to do is talk about the benefits of being consistent. Consistency can lead to reliability, mastery, and trust, right? Meaning you'll get really good. People are going to trust that you're going to show up, and people can rely on you to show up because you're always there. You're always consistent. Think about some of the most successful athletes, the most successful entrepreneurs, even people in your own family or in your community that are consistent pillars that you see all the time, that always show up, always are available. Those people are seen as trustworthy, reliable, and masters at their craft. But there is a hidden cost to consistency. There's time and effort invested in practice and improvement, potential burnout from maintaining a high level of dedication, and also there can be an impact to your personal life because you're so hyper-focused on your goals and you're so hyper-focused on showing up consistently. All of these specific items can really affect why people don't choose to be consistent, because they have a lot of obligations within their family, they have a lot of obligations outside with work, and they just can't fathom adding another thing to have to show up for each and every day. So something's gonna have to take the back burner. There's a reason why I decided to do this topic. For that reason, we talk a lot about being consistent, showing up, because if you want to achieve your goals, you have to show up on a consistent basis. However, in doing that, you can end up sacrificing something else, your time, your quality time with a loved one. Your household tasks may fall to the wayside. You might not have as much time for your family and friends because you're focused on your goal. And I must admit, there are times when I am a culprit of that, where I'm so hyper-focused on my goals that I don't have as much time to hang out with my friends, or I don't have as much time to tend to tasks around the house. I definitely still make time for my husband, Joe. I got to. We got to do that. But I definitely resonated and wanted to talk about this topic because I think the message that you hear all the time, and I even say it all the time, consistency is key. Consistency is the secret sauce. But when is consistency too consistent? You understand? There can be times when you're trying your best to show up so consistently that it backfires. For one, it can lead to stagnation. How so, Coach? I'm gonna tell you. When you stick to a routine that no longer serves you. Ponder on that for a minute. For instance, you know I'm always gonna bring it back to weight loss. So you're doing a really rigid program and you've lost a lot of weight, but you also develop heel spurs and your knees hurt and you have bruises all over you. You've lost weight, but you've also gained a lot of injuries. But you don't want to stop the program because you're so used to working out like that. You're sticking to a routine that no longer serves you, and you're too stubborn to think of a different routine. Or you're resistant to change. You'll ignore new opportunities due to the fear of ruining your consistency. In this short video, I spoke about the benefits of consistency, the hidden costs, and when consistency might backfire. We don't often think about consistency in a negative way. And I don't want you to get me wrong with what I'm saying in this video. I think that consistency is key. I still think consistency is key to success. But in that, you have to find a balance between consistency and making sure that you're taking care of your other obligations outside of your goals. It's important to be consistent, but also flexible to changes. For instance, you decided to start a new journey and you want to stay consistent with that. And then on a Tuesday, when you're supposed to be in one place, you're invited to something else. What I suggest is you go to the special event, but you fit in what you need to. Like if it's a weight loss journey, you get in a quick workout before you go. So you're still being consistent, but you're being flexible to fit in your outside obligations, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? But I think that's important. I think it's important to be flexible on how you think about consistency, what it has to look like. Now, if you made a promise to yourself that I'm going to be consistent with workouts in 2026, go into 2026 thinking about your consistency journey in a different way. Think about it as I'm going to stick with my schedule, but I'm also going to be flexible in how I show up. Meaning, I'm going to stick to 5 days a week of workouts. However, if I have an event, if I have something at my child's school, I'll fit in a quick 10-minute workout before I go or after I come back so that I'm sticking to my routine. That is also consistency, but it's the consistency with flexibility, with a little balance that will help you not become burned out in the long term. I want you to drop down in the comments and tell me about your consistency journey. Share your thoughts and comments on what was discussed in this video today, and let me know how you feel. If you enjoyed this video today, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share with your friends. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you got something out of the video today. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I'll catch you on the next one. See you later. Bye, y'all.
It's not the diamond. It's not the diamond. It's not the pearl. It's not the pearl. I'm that girl. I'm that girl. It's just that I'm that girl.